Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. This is CoffeeCats&Causes and I'm Sarah. And we are in the middle of learning the Korean alphabet. Today we're going to be focusing on the consonants. And I just want to start by thanking you guys for being so patient. I was exhausted and did not have the energy to sit down and record. So it took me a really long time to get this video out, and I'm really sorry about that. But we are back on track and I'm ready to learn, and I'm ready to help you guys learn. And we have our coffee. Here's my coffee mug for the day. This is Gudetama, and he's a Japanese Sanrio character. He's an egg yolk, and he's like trapped inside the egg. There's his butt. This is like a 20-ounce coffee mug too. It holds a lot of coffee. And I don't know if you're supposed to. We kind of look the same. Look. I don't know if you're supposed to mix them, so like don't try this at home, I guess. But I'm also sipping on a rock star. So I'm really happy that you guys have stuck with me for all these episodes, and I hope that even if you're like not here to learn Korean and you're just here to support me, I hope that these are fun for you to watch, and I'll try to make them more fun. I'm just kind of, I don't know, I'm still getting the hang of this, I guess. But everybody grab your coffee and we will get right into our video. So we are going to jump right into our cause, since you guys kind of already know how this goes already. So I chose the Jane Goodall Institute, and I'm assuming that everybody kind of knows who Jane Goodall is, but I think a lot of people fail to understand just how much she does in the way of like environmental conservation and stuff like that. We all kind of know that she works to help the chimpanzees. She's really into protecting and preserving their habitats and trying to restore their population because it's been dwindled heavily by poachers and things like that. But she does so much more. In the way of animals, not so much. She does still focus pretty heavily on the chimpanzees and their habitats, but what she does is she works with the communities, the villages that live near these chimpanzees' habitats, and she gives them the tools and the resources to live sustainably so that they can protect their land and they can protect their environment, and by doing so, protect the chimpanzees' environment. So she wants the people that live close to these chimpanzees to live a sustainable lifestyle so the chimpanzees can benefit from that as well, and we can keep that environment healthy and stuff like that. So it's really cool because over here she's got like teams of researchers looking for scientific solutions for like habitat conservation. And over here she's got, it's called Roots and Shoots, which is a youth program where they teach the children how to preserve the environment and teach them about conservation and habitat protection and stuff like that, so that, you know, the next generations can be knowledgeable. And then over here she's got people leading discussions in different parts of the world about conservation and environmental impact and stuff like that, so that we can just go out there and teach people about it. And then you've got the people in the villages doing these wonderful things like teaching them how to like beekeep and teaching them about agriculture and coffee production and stuff, giving them the tools to thrive in their environment and live a good lifestyle, but also do it sustainably. So she's trying to give these communities the education on how to live sustainably so that they can still thrive, but also have a really small impact on their environment. And she also has people teaching the women in these villages about reproductive health and reproductive planning so that they can plan for their futures and give women more options in these countries. And they also provide things like wood-burning stoves and solar lamps to these people so that they can have sustainable living. So they just provide them with these items as well. So it's really awesome because she is trying to protect everybody and all the land around these chimpanzee habitats so that the chimpanzees can thrive. So by trying to protect the chimpanzees, she's also helping all these other aspects, the environment, the people in the villages, that sort of thing. And in doing that, she also gives these people better opportunities so they can further their education and they can be more knowledgeable about things that are really, really important to their environment, which I think is really awesome. And the website's really cool because they have like a map and you can click on it and see like where in that part of the world, or what they're doing in that part of the world to help. And they have like a Where's Jane, where you can see what she's up to. And it's just a really awesome organization. And she still, as in the way of like teaching about chimpanzees and that sort of thing, her organization is still focused very heavily on that, but she uses that love of chimpanzees and that passion to protect them to help, to help the villages in the area and the land and stuff. So it's really cool. And she's really big into conservation and that sort of thing, which is something I'm passionate about. And Jane Goodall is just a really awesome human being, and I think we all kind of know who she is and what she does, but we could stand to learn just how much she's actually doing. She's got so much more going on than I think people realize in the way of her organization. So yeah, you can go to janegoodall.org, and I'll leave it down in the description below. I think her thinking is that chimpanzees are so much, she saw, she went out and saw how exceptionally smart and gifted these animals were, and she realized that chimpanzees are like us in a lot of ways. They're very, very closely related to us, and in protecting and saving these animals, we're essentially saving ourselves, because there's so much we can stand to learn from them, and they're very, very closely related to us. So it's an animal that we need to focus on protecting, and that's kind of where her passion comes from. So I encourage you to go learn a little more about that. And you can watch videos like chimpanzees, apes, they're all really, really smart. It's kind of wild. There's videos out there you can see just how smart these animals are. I feel like there was something else I wanted to tell you guys about this organization that got me really excited, but I can't remember what it was. I'm kind of clicking through the website trying to find it, so just give me a second. Oh, she holds a lot of speeches and stuff too. She's a really powerful speaker. I suggest you listen to her. Yeah, I don't remember what it was, but go to the website and learn all about it. There's so much to read about. And yeah, so the Jane Goodall Institute. So that's our cause for today. And we will jump right into learning about the Korean consonants. And I really appreciate you guys sticking around and learning with me and supporting me. This has been a lot of fun, and I know that I'm not putting out videos as often as I probably could be, but I'm glad that you guys are still willing to watch and learn. Even if you're not here to learn, I appreciate you supporting me. So yeah, let's go ahead and learn the Korean consonants, and we'll cut to the lesson. I think this lesson's going to go relatively quickly, just because these all have sounds that you're going to be really familiar with based on the English alphabet. So this lesson's going to go kind of quick, but it's alright. I still want to do just these consonants for this video. So the first one looks like this, and it's just part of a box, I guess. And this character makes a T or a D sound, and we'll kind of learn as we go what determines what sound it makes, but for now I just want you to associate the character with what sound it would typically make, which is a T or a D sound, so a T or a D sound. So that's our first one. And then we have this one. So let me sidebar. So the hardest part about writing these on the note cards for you guys is orienting them and writing them in such a way so that when I hold them up you see them written correctly, but they're backward for me. So when I tell you I rewrote these 30 times trying to figure out what the correct way was. Yeah. So this is our next one, and it makes an L or an R sound. I wrote it on the back. Thank you for that suggestion. So L or R, just depending on different circumstances. So L or R sound. So T or D, and then L or R. And then the next one we have looks like this, and this makes a J sound, so J equivalent. Okay. And then, let me make sure this is oriented the right way. This one makes a G or a K sound, so a G or a K sound equivalent. G or K. And then we're gonna flip it, so it looks like that. And this one is a N sound, so N. Okay. This next one is a little weird because it's got some different rules. So it looks like this, and this stands as a placeholder because you can't have a character stand alone. You can't have a syllable or a vowel. You can't have a vowel stand alone. So this acts as a placeholder, and it doesn't make a sound and stands just as a placeholder if it appears at the end of a syllable block. But if it's at the start of a syllable block, it makes an sound, like an NG, sound. So depending on where this character is, it either makes no sound or it makes an sound, an NG, kind of like thing. Just think of words that end in NG. So yeah, either no sound or And then we have this one, and it looks like a little guy in a hat. And this one makes an H sound, or huh. So an H sound, and the good way to remember that is it looks like a man in a hat. Hat starts with H. This one is just a box, and this is an M sound, or m. So like an M sound. M. And then this one is has been a little tough for me when I've been learning actual Korean words that start with this, because when you see it like written out, you would think it would make a P sound, but it makes more of a B. So this is B or a P sound, and that's what it looks like. And these are just like rough sketches. I mean, these aren't probably exactly how you're supposed to be writing them or the correct way to write them, but this is how they look. So B or P sound, B or P sound. And that one can be a little difficult to pronounce when it's in words, I found. Just me. Then we have this one, and it's just like a little, and this makes an S sound, or a S. So an S sound. Can you see this? And we'll learn about one of our double consonants relating to this character later on. And then the last one we have, it's going by really quick, and we'll kind of review before we finish. That way, you guys, we don't just breeze through this. Looks like this, and it kind of looks like the J we did earlier. I can't find it, but it kind of looks like the J we did earlier, except this line is not up here, it's in the middle. And this makes a ch sound, so a CH sound, ch. Alright, so we'll go ahead and review. So we've got our T or D sound, our L or R, L or R. There it is. This is our J sound, G or K, G or K sound, N or N sound. This is, again, either just a placeholder that does not make a sound, or if it's at the start of a syllable block, it makes an sound or an NG sound. Little man in a hat makes an H sound, or H sound. This is our M sound, M character. This is our difficult one. B or P, B, P. This is our S. And it's gonna be confusing if you're just like, oh, this is the S in the Korean alphabet. That's the sound it makes. I'm not saying this is like the character for an S. That's not what I mean. This is just this character that makes that sound. But don't be like, oh, this is how you write an S. No, it's not the letter. It's just the sound it makes is similar to the S in the English language. So I don't want to confuse people by making you think this is an actual letter association. And then this makes the ch sound, CH sound, ch. Alright, so those are our consonants, and if I remember right, there was 11 of them. And we will learn in the next video the double consonants. And those ones are a little more difficult to pronounce, at least in my opinion. Especially, there's a double consonant for this one as well. That one has been really hard for me, and I end up pronouncing a lot of words wrong that have the double consonant in it. So, we'll get into that. But, yeah, that's our consonants for today, and this video is pretty short. We focused a little heavier, I guess, on... I say that a lot. Heavier is like a term. On the cause, but it's because it's a really awesome cause, and Jane Goodall is one of my personal heroes, so I wanted you guys to know all about it. And I know that I do kind of a bad job of explaining the causes because I get nervous and I go off script while I'm talking, so I end up not giving you the information that I mean to fully, but you kind of get the gist, and that's the important part. So that's our video for today, and again, we're going to do the double consonants in the next video. That one's going to be probably even shorter, but I want to keep breaking this up into different videos just so we keep it easy, and so that the review is not as difficult. If you need to go back and like review the consonants, you don't have to watch like a 40-minute video that has a bunch of other stuff in it too. So leave me comments, guys. Your comments are super helpful, and leave me feedback on what you think I can improve on. Someone had the idea to write the sounds on the back, because with the vowels I forget the sounds when I'm actually trying to teach them to you, so I don't say them, I just say this character. And so that was really helpful. So if you guys could just keep giving me suggestions and telling me what I'm doing great or what I can improve on, that'll really help my YouTube videos a lot. Okay. So thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And if you didn't notice, we changed our, I finally got my BT21 Line Friends plushies in, and you can Google that if you don't know what it is. It's funny. Thanks again, guys, for tuning in. And if you didn't notice, I changed the little guy on the shelf because I finally got some plushies in that I had ordered. And this is Cookie, and he's a bunny. So he's really cute, and they haven't left my side since I bought them, so I just wanted to change up the shelf for this episode to show you guys just how cute my bunny is. Thanks again for all your support, you guys, and we will see you in the next video. And I promise eventually I'll get an outro or something to end the video on, instead of just being like, hey, thanks, bye. But for now, thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you in the next video. Have a great day. I hope everybody's having a great day, and stay safe out there. Bye. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Hey guys, I don't know why I start with that. Hey guys, welcome to CoffeeCats&Causes. Why did it record? I didn't ask you to record. Stop. I don't know what to think. I want you guys to know I just dipped my hair in my coffee. Yeah, that just happened. It's gonna record. It keeps recording. It's like motion activated.